is another episode on Teenagers Enlightenment Program. Welcome back. So, what are we doing today? Wow, we are concluding a topic which we started yesterday, that should I go to school since I love business? Must I go to school since I love business? So today we'll be looking at business and education. Actually, I target business plus education. So yesterday I talked about you can go to school and also do business. That is, if you are sound, and I encourage that primary education, that is the basic foundation of education, is needed if you are going to go into business, because in business you will need your mathematics, you will need your vocabulary, English to communicate, to understand, because we are now in the world whereby our mother tongue is no longer a need. We all speak this popular English language, so you need to be sound for an investor to invest in your destiny. Then you need to know mathematics so that the people that you paid will not do mago with your profit. Okay, so today is business plus education. So looking at business plus education, what does business mean? I have here that business refers to an enterprise, entity or organization that carries out professional activities. Then business deals with buying and selling of goods or services. Buying and selling of goods and services. Then we have two ways in business, because you need to know your purpose if you're going into business, because there are two types of purpose in business. One is for making profits, which we call profit business, and the second one is for non-profit business. That is, the profits that you make, you will give it to maybe charity home, you give it to motherless baby, you use it in the ministry, you use it in your school also. So now the question is, you need to know your purpose before you dive into business, or before you dive into learning skills. So the business I'm talking about is buying and selling for you to make profits. Now, when you know your purpose, if you are the type of person that your purpose is for you to make profits, to send yourself to school, you know that you are into profit business. But if your whole purpose is for you to to use the profit for something else like charity, school needs, something like that, blah blah blah, or for your parents, blah blah blah, like that, is known as non-profit business, because the profit that you make will be used for other people, not on yourself. So now, business plus education. We all know that education means for you to go to school to learn to read and write. So to teenagers out there that want to do these two together, and one will not affect each other, how will you go across it? And I'll be using my own life experience, my own life as an example. How I was able to send secondary school and it doesn't affect my education. So where should I start? So like what I said, then my profits, actually I can't really say, did I call it profit business or no profit? Well, I'm actually doing it for fun, because my parents sent me to school. I'm actually doing it for fun, to test. I think then it's just to test my skills, to test my ability, to test that, okay, can I do this thing? Can I do this thing? So I'll be telling you some of my profit that I do in secondary school. And the first one is I sell chin. I even start business in premises. You can imagine. Primary school, yeah, I can remember, because then my sister was into baking business. She saw changes, so she would give it to us to sell for her in school. But the first day that we sell it in school, we were caught, so we were beaten. So I think that is what prompted to secondary school. I said chin, plantain chips, what else? Though I don't bring it to school, but I help my sister. So I was introduced to business early. So the question is, how was I able to manage it that doesn't affect my education aspect? So now I said, know your purpose. My own purpose then was not to use the profit for something, or I'm not into the business that, okay, if I do not sell, if I do not make profits, I will not eat. there are kind of business like that if you sell, you're going to eat, but if you do not sell for that day, there's no food for you. So now for me, it's not in that aspect. So my money, the money that I make, the profits, I use it, I even save it. I save it because then money is not like that in my high. So I save those money for further stuff. Then if I need anything, I took out of the money to buy something. So that is one thing about me, and I can give people also the money. So that's one thing about me. So now, you as a teenager, why do you want to go into business when you are still in secondary school? Is it that your parents are poor, that they cannot sponsor you, they cannot help you in your education? Is it that you need the money, the profit, so that you can eat? Or is it also someone like me that just love business and want to test out his or her skills, so that when she starts early, because I said something yesterday that when you start early, you can go into it. Because seriously, business, if you do not start early, when you are going further, I can remember vividly the first time I did chin then I tried it. Actually, I've stayed with my sister where she used to do chin, but I did not know the measurement. I know the ingredient, but I did not know the exact measurement she used to do. So I shall mix everything together, and that day, seriously, I made a chin that has no sugar. I was so discouraged. I was so disappointed, discouraged. So one thing about business is you will feel disappointed from maybe what you do, or your customers, they will not like what you produce. Because I remember the funniest part is I did not even taste it before I sell it out. Oh my god. So I just tell people I'm doing chin and I put the laser liner, and people started buying. There's people that now tell me that this chin is not sweet too. I'm like, God, that's why I don't know. Then I have to go and taste it. So you understand. So business is about when you made a mistake, you learn from it. From your experience, you learn from it. For me, I will not say there's anything like failure in business, because when you made a mistake and it arrives to failure, you learn from it. So that is how you want to success in business. So for you in school or as a teenager, how can you manage business plus education? So business I've told you about business. So for you to manage business plus education, you need to segregate the time for each one of them. You can't tell me you are in class and the teacher is teaching you and your mind is in business. No. You are mixing the two together. So you need to segregate yourself for the business. Is it after, when I come back from school, I will be doing business? Or before I leave? Then you need to know the type of business you want to do. Some of you might not be doing all this chin blah blah blah, all these products and services. You might just be rendering service. You understand? Maybe you might be teaching your lower, your small, like all this primary school, or eventually you just want to learn skills while you are still in secondary school. So you need to know the time frame you'll be giving the two. Is it after school I will be going for my skills? Is it after school I will be preparing, maybe for you that you want to do changing? Is it after school I will be preparing my changing, or weekend? Then I will do the one I will sell for the whole week. Then so that it will not affect your education. Then another thing is that if you are not sound, please don't combine the two together. It's gonna affect one. Yes. If you're not sound in school, don't take business. It will affect the other, because before you start business, you're not sound. Then if you start business, you can know what will happen to you. So if you're not sound, don't think about taking business together. Then another thing is, I wrote a quote here that says, many people will start business today and expect it to boom. To boom immediately. Please, I have a question for you. When you start school, is it the first day you start school that is you start to know how to write A, B, C, or you start to write 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I mean that 1, 2, 3. That first day, is it the first? You know, it took you years. School, at least your primary school will take nothing less than 6 years from you. Your secondary school, another 6 years. Now you imagine. So if you can wait patiently for a good 6 years for you to finish secondary school, why can't you wait patiently for at least 5 years for your business to boom up? So that's another thing about business. If you are going into business, you must learn patience. because as there's test and examination in school, there's also test and examination in business. You really see. You really see test. What you thought you are perfect in, like you know how to do very well. Sorry, I'm an entrepreneur, so at least I have a little experience, though I'm not there yet, but I have a little experience of business very well. So what you thought you know how to do, you will just do it one day and you'll be shocked that it's come out nonsense. I'm a baker, so at times I'll just bake, it's gonna be fine, and at times I will bake, I'll be like, oh my god, is it, am I just learning this thing, what goes wrong? So, and there are times that you think what you thought is perfect in your own eye, your customer will come and rubbish it. So that's why I said if you don't have patience, don't go into business when you are still 18. Don't go. If you cannot face discouragement, don't go into business when you are still 18. Because even me, as I am in business, at least I'm being in business for so many years now, but I'm still struggling with discouragement. If a customer just complains about something, I still struggle with how to overcome it. So if you cannot handle discouragement, don't go into business. So another thing I will tell you if you are going into a business is that you need to know how to pray. You see, the reason why I said if you are not sound in education, don't combine the two, because if your main goal is for you to receive profit, if you are using that profit for yourself, maybe you are using it to sponsor yourself. I'm not talking about people that will see profits and will fish it too. I'm talking about people that when you are using the profit for something meaningful, like it's actually helping you, then you have to go, because that business that you want to venture into, many competitors are already doing it. Like many people are already doing it, and you will have competitors. So now, how did your own want to stand out? So you need to pray also. Then make sure you are good at what you are doing. If you are someone that is producing something, you must be good at what you are producing. And if you are someone that is rendering service, you must be good at what you are doing. Some people, at least I see some teenagers that after school they will go into dry cleaning work, maybe help people to wash clothes and collect the money, use it to sponsor themselves. And there are some people that they will do all this cleaning. They are cleaning up house weekend and collect money, use it to sponsor themselves. That's why I said make sure you are good in what you are doing. And the key factor of business that I will tell you is that, see, I was talking to someone today and the person made me to realize that value is very, very important than money. If though you are a teenager, say I will not want you to see money that is because of money, is because of profit you are going into business, but see yourself that you want to render something called value, because you are starting young. And if you start young and you give people value, those people that you give value to will refer people back to you. Sure, you get. So please and please make sure you render value make sure you render value in exchange of money that you are being paid to, than you seeing money. Like no, you don't do business like that. Make sure you render value. And just imagine if you build your core value for the next 5 years, my God, I can assure you that people that you build value with we bring thousands of customers to you. Just imagine you are into, let me use cleaning service for example. Now maybe you help people to clean their home weekend, something like that. You help them to clean their home so that it will not affect your weekly education. And after that, you do the work very well. You do the work neatly. You do not consider how much they are paying you, but because of your value, you will like, my core value is to do what I'm doing very well. You know that when you do that very well, compared to someone that they pay the same amount but just do the work rubbishly, because maybe the pay is little. You know, when you are 18, they pay lesser fee actually, maybe because the pay is little. And please, which one among the customers, which one among the clients will refer people to you? Or if you are the type that you are into plating of hair, and because you are a teenager, because we are gifted, teenagers, people are gifted. Like seriously, maybe since you are gifted, they pay you little amount because you know how to do it. You do not learn the work actually, but you are just how to do the hair, to make hair. And because you do not see that okay, they are bringing in little amount, is it because I do not learn the work or something like that, or because I'm a child, or because I'm still young? But when you do the hair very well, do you know how many people will see that hair and will ask the person, please, we'll help you to make the hair? You understand what I'm saying? Or and compare yourself to another person that they paid little amount and did not do the hair properly. Will the person come back? Will the person refer people? With that hair, even without the person referring you, with that hair, when people see it, you need to bring people to ask, please, where do you make your hair? So compare it like that. And if you are into a fashion designing business, if something like that, if you do a well nice job, you will see customers, and that is it. Value will bring more people to you, value will bring more customers to you. Compare that if your goal is money. So in conclusion, business plus education is good if you know how to manage it, because I'm into it with and it's fun too. Like, it's actually fun. But if you are not sound, please I'm begging you, don't go into it. And I say God helping you in Jesus' name. Amen. So we have come to the end of this show today. Join me tomorrow for another episode. Bye.